He's flown in, especially from South Africa, just for this opening event.
So I must point out it is 425.5 kilograms they're pulling. And Linda, that was easy. That would have given him a Welsh record. Very Welsh.
Well, that's a good lift from van der Linde, managing 425.5 kilos. Singleton up next, but this very easy lift for van der Linde, and the bar just nestling in. So Singleton up next, getting the crowd going.
He's the man who did 1,000 pounds last year. That'll be the next step up, assuming he gets this. Ooh! He's almost sticking against those shorts a little bit. I don't think they're the right choice to be pulling in, but he got it.
Well, he just threw that down, didn't he? As you say, last year he joined the £1,000 club, which is too expensive for any club, really. But Mitchell Hooper now.
That's 453 kilos. Right, Mitchell Hooper, the man who's done 475 kilos. Slick, very fast, a little bit shaky at the top, mind. That was surprising, very explosive puller, but at the top he just starts to slow down a little bit. Doesn't quite get his hips through until the end.
Well, on to Pavlo. I call him that because it's easier.
Yes, there's two world-class lifters from Ukraine known as Pavlo, and he's wide Pavlo for obvious reasons.
Look at this. He even managed to smile.
And he is the world powerlifting champion from the past, and it certainly rolls over well to doing deadlift and strongman. Funnily enough, it's the same exercise that they do in powerlifting. It's so comfortably smiling.
So we move on to Gavin Bilton. Now, this will be a Welsh record if he manages it.
By just half a kilo, but it would be quite something where to pull it. Come on, Gav.
That's how you do it. The Welsh bull himself in Wales, setting a Welsh record.
And the bull has roared.
Yes. Do bulls roar, or is it a loud moo?
You've got me there. Let me Google it. Get back to you on that one. This to put a whopping, well, over 25 kilograms and join the £1,000 club for Wales. It looked like he wanted another go at it. I think he was just wiped. That's such a heavy weight. As Eddie said, there's some 20+ people who've made it in history, and this is an event that's been going on for, well, a couple of 100 years now.
It's a real shame for Gavin Bilton. Graham Hicks is up next. He has never lifted this weight before. Wow, he has now.
Oh yeah, he's certainly done it in training, and he knew it was in him. It took a year out to go powerlifting, and he was actually in the top 3 powerlifters in the world the year he did it. It was extraordinary, actually, for a first visit to powerlifting. He's got stacks of static power.
So, on to Nakonechny.
Time to turn it on.
Well, this man, the world powerlifting champion from a couple of years ago, and wow, muscles on muscles, and he nails the £1,000 too.
And that's great work from the Ukrainian.
Now, if you remember last year, he hit this weight, then he skipped 475 and went straight for the 505. I wonder if he'll do that again this time. Certainly was comfortable enough, he might have a chance. But Mitchell Hooper now, he's still 20 kilos away from his personal best. This should be well within him.
Look at that from Hooper.
Bit of a grinder, wasn't it?
It was a battle, but he got there.
Well, he was one of the men we were talking about for 505. I don't think that's going to happen for him today. This is the main man, though. Makarov getting into his orange jumpsuit. Helps keep all of your body stiff and taut. Mitchell Hooper nailed it, but I'm not sure there's much more.
Well, Makarov then.
Unbelievably long arms, it really does help.
That's a pretty easy lift. Wow.
That was a pretty easy lift. I think there's certainly 475 in him today. That's what he won this World Deadlifts with last year. And he looks the best so far of anybody, I'd say.
Well, let's make this harder, shall we? 476 kilos now. Heinle is up next. Has such technique.
Yes, you see his body weight as well, only 129 kilograms, but he must also have the wingspan of a 7-foot man. Really long arms helps a lot. And this would be a Masters over 40 world record. Worried to do it?
Wow. Pretty textbook.
I mean, yeah, it's magnificent. The biggest lift ever for a man 40 or above. Far greater than Mark Felix ever did. And well done. I mean, this could be the winner right here. Just depends on what Makarov is feeling like, and Hooper.
Yes, and Hooper really wants this.
Let's explode. Come on.
This is above his own personal best. Not tonight, as the MC says. And I don't think you'll be surprised. At 4:53.5, he was just off pace, I thought. Gets caught at the knees, can't get it over the knees, that second phase. Well, does it all come down to Makarov? Yes, it does, if we want to go forward. I'm not sure Rauno Heinle is going to go higher. I think he's pretty happy with 4.76 and that new Masters record.
Well, Makarov is skipping straight to the 5.05.
Roll the dice.
So this is for the world record.
Yes, for the win. Everything. Poor guy. Jeez, that's the second year in a row he's had it up to his knees. Last year, I actually think last year it was slightly above his knees. A little bit better last year, but well, he is the only person to ever get it off the ground, just not to legal height.
So, Rauno Heinle wins this year's World Deadlift Championship. Graham Hicks, meanwhile, joining the 1,000-pound club after months of chronic injury. Gavin Bilton setting a new Welsh record, and Eddie Hall's record living on for another year.